What's going on, everybody? My name is Shellcat, and welcome back to Creating Stuff. This is episode 3. I switched grappling hooks to the grappling whisk. I haven't done too much, stuff in between episodes. I made this bigger, and I changed it so, it has its own storage now. Because that chest would fill up extremely fast. And so I got tired of it and changed, or the barrel would fill up extremely fast, so I changed it to a chest. And then I started pumping more water into this. So potentially today we're going to make this better. Potentially in this episode. When I say today, I mean this episode, because this will probably take me multiple days to record. But we'll probably potentially make it better in this episode. But I've added some stuff since last episode. Just a couple. I added one non-create add-on, non-create thing. But it works pretty well with create. And then I added three create add-ons. So if we go back here, first we have this is called. It's create mechanical spawners, and you can make these mechanical spawners. I don't know how else to describe that. So you power it from the bottom, and then you have to pump infinite liquid of any mob in it. So there's a bunch of we escape from this for a second. There's a bunch of all these mob liquids, right? You have to have an infinite supply of that, which is kind of difficult to do, not really. And then it will infinitely, or every couple of seconds, it will spawn that mob. And then if you use a loot collector, it will pick up that loot automatically, sort of like a chest. Because if we go back to the ponder, skip ahead. This one. So you can change the spawn point to be either of these two blocks. And if you put a loot collector on the block that is the spawn point, they'll automatically die. And all of the loot will get collected here. And that makes me think of something that I didn't think about previously, because if we look through the liquids, is it this one? There's wither liquid. Let me boot up this creative world. It's quick, brand new world, real quick. So just real quick, set this up. Under pressure. Oh, that broke it. It's fine now. Because normally, this would just spawn the wither thing. Yeah, it just spawns like a normal wither, alright. Fine, I'll just... Normally it does this, it lets the progression go all the way through. And then it drops Nether Star and that. The non-create add-on, transmission chain, and essentially, oh yeah, I don't have a pickaxe or axe anymore. I have a drill. If we go down here, so normally you have to do all this extra stuff, but that transmission chain would be, so I could just put the transmission chain on that, and they'd connect. So it's just like a space saver. If you're trying not to use too much space. That's all that is. I haven't done it, and I'm not going to do it on that one. I'll do it in future things. Next up, the elephant in the room here. We have storage drawers now. I figured when I start making, big farms, I think storage drawers will be pretty useful. We have North Star, which is a create add-on that lets you go to space. Yeah, you get to go to space with this add-on, and I want to do that. Originally this episode was going to be building farms. No, I'm going to go to space. And then we also have Demon Rails, kind of. It's like it's a port of Steam Rails to this version, because the actual Steam Rails isn't in this version. So they ported it to this version. We are going to go to space today and then maybe do a farming floor. So iron spacesuit, chest plate, leggings, and that. Durable fabric, which is just wool and string. Alright. Let me bookmark. For 12 plus 15 iron sheets, plus enough iron to make a full set of armor. So 15 iron sheets. Let's start there. 5, 4, 7. Which would be 16. Plus 8 is 24. I think. Durable fabric. We don't have any wool whatsoever. Alright, let's just send the back tank for now. And then 4, 4, 3. Alright. 4, 4, 3 is 11. Alright, so to make... Let's also get that tinted glass out of the way. Oh wait, we don't have enough. There. Just start with a little bit for now. 1. Alright. I need to kill some sheep. We're gonna try and figure out how you go to space. I think that's probably the best place to start. Is actually learning how. Hi guys. Alright, we have one piece of gear. Yikes. Oh, look at that. A bunch of wool right here. I mine it instantly. Holy. Hey man. More of that. So we have the helmet, the chest plate, the pants, and we are 1 short. Boom. Alright, I gotta take all this off and put all this on. Which, the armor visibility does not affect this. Oh, it's fun. Anyways, we have a spacesuit now. How much better is that? That's 8. This is 8.5. So my current armor is just slightly better. What is next? Can be used to take astronomical readings with paper. Use to combine 3 astronomical readings into a star map. Rocket station. That's probably a good start. Whoa! Holy! Rocket controls. A auto landing station. What do you do? Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Some rocket engines is probably something else we're gonna need. Computer rack. Alright, let's start with that. Telescope. Give me a telescope. Put the telescope here. But it's not technically night yet, so there's Saturn. There's the moon, Mercury, Venus, Jupiter, Mars. Find the moon again. Okay, well, those are the exact same, which probably isn't something we want. That's probably good. And we'll let it move 2 more spaces. And in the meantime, let's make one of these. The moon's probably moved a tad bit. Yep. Boom. We have 3 different readings of the moon now. We're just going to do all of our stuff up here for now. Data points are too close to each other. Alright. I think... Alright. Let's keep the first one and trash these 2. Don't be an all-night thing. That's definitely further away. And then we'll just wait. We'll wait till it's like over there. In the meantime, we gotta learn how to make a rocket station. Green gas to make titanium. I'm not saying that. How many of these? We need titanium ingot. Titanium sheet. We need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then we need 5 titanium sheets. And all this other stuff. I'm not even gonna begin to get into all the other stuff. What? There, our last paper. We'll wait till it's lower down, I guess. Those are almost 10 apart on the X. I'm not really thinking about the Y right now. Okay. This mod is a lot more complicated than I thought. I'm starting to regret the idea of going to space this episode. That's probably not something I'm supposed to see. Right, surely... I don't know. Probably not. I don't know. This is difficult. Where's that paper? Oh, I never got that other thing, did I? It's like almost morning. I'm just gonna do. Data points are too close. Why? I regret all of my choices. Alright. Well, new plan, because I don't like this. I'm just gonna put all this away. And in a future episode, I'm gonna come back to it. But not this one. This episode, I will not be coming back to it. Let's start with you. You need to be better. There's many things we need to do to make you better. Probably starting with the heat. I would say that we just need to do blaze cakes. Blaze cakes aren't difficult to make in the slightest. You just need infinite lava, which we have, cinder flour, sugar, and eggs. Cinder flour is just netherrack, which I believe there's a really easy way to get. Yeah, there's an easy way to get it, yes. And then sugar, it's just as simple as sugar cane. Or honey. And then eggs would be like the only difficult, in quotation marks, thing to do here. Because we'd have to get a little chicken farm going. Now, we're not going for anything that looks relatively good. We are just going for something that it can work. We need essentially a cobblestone it all leads to cobblestone generator. So we need cobblestone or just any stone. But we'll probably cobblestone that gets heated up into normal stone gets mixed with nether warts. I regret everything. This is going to be a lot bigger of an episode than I thought. Okay. So it's still the same day, just a couple hours later. So we've got everything going here. My mind just blanked. So I need to put another one of these in for sugar cane and an egg farm. And then I'm gonna get rid of this thing here. Like... completely, because I realized, that we need to crush it. Yeah, we need to have it crushed. But for the most part, I don't want to sit here in silence again, so this is all just gonna be montage. Of me putting the whole thing together. So, that's not going the right way. On with the montage.
Wanted us to play Escape the Backrooms, and we did, and genuinely, we had a fantastic time.
Okay. I've got about, like, 30 minutes before I have to go to church. Technically less, because I gotta spend the last, like, 10 minutes getting ready. Probably 5, but still. We have everything. Sugarcane. It's here. Eggs. They're here. I plan on making this more. That made sense. I plan on making more of these, like, more modules of the chicken farm. It would be as simple as another chute and more glass walls here, and the same here. And I can even do some here. More eggs is the point I'm trying to get at. We have, we're producing a bunch of this stuff, cinder flour, right now. Every once in a while, this thing just likes to break, like that doesn't connect, and that's how I know it's broken. You might have saw it in the montage. Yesterday when I was recording, all of these were like basically fully grown. But this just said, nah. It wasn't breaking them or anything, so I had to relog. And then this morning it was doing it again, so I just decided to reset the machine. Just replace the cart assembler. And it's fixed again. So I have to do that every once in a while, but that's fun. Anyways, so now we've got everything here. We need, what do we need? We're gonna need to turn all of this into sugar. And then we gotta combine the eggs, cinder flour, and sugar, right? So, number one, I think sugar is just a singular sugar cane. So we've got a decent amount of sugar. We got a decent amount of, hello there. With that, we got a decent amount of eggs. I think just a mechanical crafter here, like we just put one of these into a mechanical crafter that'll turn it into sugar. Alright. Can you get out of my face, please? It's getting a little cramped down here. Like, I'm really trying to work around. Because eventually this is going to be the elevator, right? Actually, if we look at it, it's nighttime. This corner, you'd be right here. I didn't realize that was like that. Anyways. So, but I think when we do the other floor, I think it'll be fine. Just, like, let it pass through this anyways. Just a fun bit of detailing or something, I don't know. Like, you just pass through here and you kind of see the whole factory down here. We need a mechanical crafter that'll turn this into... Unless... Is there... Theoretically, we could do one of these, I think. My guess is probably this, a conversion upgrade. And then I think we're going to have to switch it to a 1x2. Probably. I had to guess. Put that there. So how exactly will this work? Okay, I don't know. Can't power it from the back. Really? I guess you really just are like not necessary then. Boom. Exactly one. So the next step is we got to get a press down here, which is not even fairly, it is extremely easy to get a press down here and deposit one of these three things at a time. I don't know. It would probably go right here, although I need this block here is the corner block. We cannot go to this block. So we can probably just put it back here though. From there, we just need infinite lava, which again, really easy. And that will just spout them into there. And then the idea, I'll probably have the blaze cakes get deposited onto, and I would just really want to use one of these, a weighted ejector. So what I'll do, we'll have like a weighted ejector back here where the blaze cakes are, or maybe over here, so they can get launched to a depot up here that a mechanical arm will feed all of these a blaze cake. And we'll probably have some extra blaze cakes that we could potentially use. But for now, it will just be that. So I'll get to work on that once I get back from church. Alright. Good morning, New Yorkers. I'm back. Everything here is going well. I'm getting some of that. Got some of that. Getting that. We got that. That's a lot of stone. We've got eggs, cinder flour, and sugar. Turn that back around. We need to... Amen. You need to get the eggs, cinder flour, and sugar all into one place, and it's probably gonna be back here. The furthest we can go before it will mess up the elevator is this block. Yeah, so this block is off limits, but up to here is fine. We just might have to worry about water. And a lot of it. And obviously we can go back further if we really need to. But I'm just thinking it's probably within our best interest to just, for now, go back here. So if the weighted ejector theoretically is here, we'll be pushing it kind of close, but I think we'll be fine. Okay, so I'm thinking, because we'll have the weighted ejector here. So we'll have. Let me lay this out. Ejector, which I'll figure where it goes in a minute. Depot to put it on, I guess. Now that I think about it, I think the depot maybe needs to be a block higher. Mayhaps I could be wrong about this now that I think about it. Ow. Man. That does way too much damage. And then on the other side, get 3 of those. It's not very fast, I'll admit. So everything has to end up here. This is the beginning, even though it's at the end. Alternatively, I could have switched these 2 up. And then so the thing would be here. And then we could do like drag it out a couple more. And then a conveyor belt up here, which might be better, honestly. Just because it'll be a little less difficult. It'll still be difficult, but it'll be less difficult to get all of the blocks where we need them to, or not the blocks, the blaze cakes where we need them to go. We're just gonna build out a little platform. It's going to be rather annoying. And then right there, make sure it's lined up. Okay. No. I thought that I didn't read. Because that hits the roof. I don't know how I can make it not do that. Okay, that works. Let me remove some of this cobblestone. So you give it power, and it'll take from the blue and put to the yellow. Fairly simple. Sweet. Shop it out. So now, theoretically, yes, we've done it. What's that? Okay, now I've got to get these items there. And I can't go through here, otherwise I can't do an elevator right here. And I'm almost debating just not doing that at all. I think long term, I'm probably not gonna stay here too long. I've done some thinking for a base, and I don't think I want to stay here that long. So I think, I don't know, probably won't be staying at this base too long. I don't think I'm going to, unfortunately. So now I gotta mine out this entire wall. I do want it to be known, I only thought about this, like, idea for what I could do for a base earlier today. Otherwise, I would have already been working with this space for a while now. This is a fresh new idea that I'm like just coming up with. So, I'm not gonna say what the idea is, but I do think it'll be super cool. And we're not gonna do floors. Okay. So the end goal is to have eggs, cinder flour, and sugar move all the way over here. I made this harder for myself because so when I came up with the base ideas, like right when I got home from church, I was watching YouTube and I was thinking to myself, that would be a cool base. I'm not gonna explain the base, like I said, but I was like, oh, that would be a cool base. And then I was just gonna like not do anything because I don't plan on building the base for a while, but I will eventually build it, obviously. And so I sat there like for this entire time, basically an hour, being like, alright, I have to work around because I'm gonna have floors for a little while before I move into this other base. As you can see, or as you heard, I don't know, I'm not gonna do the floors now. As cool as it would be. Alright, well, you have to move everything back a block. Now I gotta wire everything. Is what I had to guess. Like somewhere in here. And just... Is this gonna make everything better? I'm not 100% sure. For all I know, this could make everything 100 times worse. But... I don't think it will.
Yes.
Why not have an ender pearl now? Did I just waste one of my only ender pearls, bro? You freaking kidding me?
Are you freaking my nugget right now, bro? And what else happened? Yeah, that's really about it. Like, all I did was work.
Now I gotta go all the way to the nether for a singular ender pearl.
Why do you need ender pearl?
Because I'm making a backpack upgrade.
You're making an upgrade for your jetpack or your backpack or some kind of a pack.
Oh yeah, I need more belts. That's why I did all that. Because I keep running out of kelp to make conveyor belts, and I wanted a magnet upgrade for the backpack, so I don't have to like swim around collecting all this stuff.
So just to groom you to your turn of age, and then I can make sexual jokes toward you.
Oh.
If you don't mind, of course.
I think I will. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. I might mind.
You don't want me to groom you, so I guess I'll just have to do it now. Bite the bullet and do it now.
I see.
I see.
These are blaze burners. Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Blaze burner hot. Blaze burner
Yes.
can be hotter.
Oh.
Okay. Steam engine.
Yes.
Okay. Steam engine need two things: heat and water.
Okay.
I'm basically giving these more heat. Okay. We got the
Just all this
cobblestone
bit for
generator.
more.
All of this for more heat, which means more power. We got the cobblestone and nether wart, right? Those get turned into netherrack. And that gets crushed into cinder flour.
Okay. So,
And then when you combine sugar, cinder flour, and an egg in here, I'll just show you. Oh, sir. And now that I think about it, here, I'll just go over here. When you combine those, you get a blaze cake base. When you pour
Okay,
lava
blaze
into it,
cake.
you get a blaze cake.
Blaze cake.
All right, blaze cake's gonna get launched up here. Mechanical arms gonna put blaze cakes into blaze burners, and they turn blue. And what do we know about fire, Jay?
The blue is hot.
Blue hot.
Yes. So
So
really,
all of this for blue fire.
so you have more power.
So I'll have more power. Why are those? Oh, there's a piece of flint there for some reason. See? Blue fire.
What senses? Oh, blue. Huh.
2 blue.
Two blue.
Soon 9 blue.
So that's the whole thing right here. You can't just craft that yourself. You had to make a big machine to craft the cakes.
Well, I could have crafted it myself, but this is for automation. Like, I'm not gonna have to come down here because
The blue fire goes away.
Yeah, the blue fire. It's only there for 2 minutes and 40 seconds.
How do you know
Okay,
that?
I googled it.
Oh.
So after 2 minutes and 40 seconds, they turn back to normal, and then this whole thing will break because I'm gonna make the size a lot bigger soon. And then the whole thing will break if they turn back to this color.
Huh.
So I have
Alright.
to automate it essentially. So what if I told you I never took my headset off?
What if I told you I was quite not saying any slurs just now?
Well, I did take my headset off, so.
Oh, you wouldn't have known. I was thinking about it, but I was like, I mean, who would know? It would only be funny for me and for you to put your headset on, but you didn't keep it on, so I would have cut it out. Would have been a hassle. I still have to probably cut it out.
I mean, I would have checked the clip, so I would have known.
You just hear me, because you like cut to the middle of the clip where I join, and all you hear is just like the N word getting blasted like 100 times.
Yeah, and it's in your voice.
It's AI. But seriously, for real, it's gonna get done tonight. I'm gonna stay up late until it's finished. Then you can finally post your 2 videos tomorrow for January.
Yeah.
I think I get to work editing your February. Do you know what else is stupid? Buying W without using your supporter creator code Jellycat6786 before you check out. Get 10%. To get 10% off of your purchases, please go to W and use code Jellycat6786 down below. I forgot you had how I edited this sketch video.
I can't even say if W is good or not because I've never tried it.
Shh, they sponsor you, so you have to say it's good.
It's amazing, guys. Just look at me and my W. There's so much.
Wait, are you over stimulating it?
Accidentally, yeah.
What? It's not, your machine does not run fast enough to do this much. You gotta stop it. Joe, you gotta shut it down, please. You gotta shut it down. Tell me how.
I actually do have to shut it down. Hold on. Holy!
It's creating too much. Brilliant but lazy.
Because it releases it all at once.
Look at it. It's too much. The machine, you gotta shut it down.
We're just gonna let that fill up for a little while. While I
Oh,
do everything else.
You're gonna destroy. 6-7. Dude, every time I say 6-7 at work, I actually go into like autism mode. I just scream 6-7. That's one of the reasons why my friend at work hits me.
You know, maybe you deserve it.
I
You
feel like
act like it is the funniest thing in the world. There has never been something funnier, and there will never be something funnier.
Name something funnier than 6-7 right now. Name something funnier.
Everything. Me.
No, you're not funnier
I'm
than
funnier
6-7.
than 6-7, bro.
No, 6-7 is the go, and I want to get a Minecraft emo
Explain
that does
why it's so
6-7.
funny. Explain why it's so funny then.
But it's like just 6-7. I'm a grown ass man, by the way. I need to
You
stop.
are.
I need to stop this because people hear me, and this is why I
I'm
don't
gonna
have any
report
friends
your
that aren't.
YouTube channel the next time I hear you laugh at 6-7.
No, this is why. Bro, this is why I only have friends that are underage.
Here.
I think it's kind of clogged up, man.
Thank you, Captain Obvious.
But you.
Take your time, buddy.
What? I was cutting out on purpose.
You're still cutting out.
You're so funny.
I'm just gonna ignore you now. Waiting. But
Okay,
now,
let's see how efficient this works.
is booming.
All right. Oh, I just saw. There we go. I just saw one. They're kind of missing. Oh, they kind of. Might need to move it one
Stop
block over.
production. No, wait. Stop production.
Oh my god. If your calculations are correct,
That rolled the other way. Hold on.
That's not allowed. That's not supposed to be that way.
So, also, I made this on accident, and I didn't realize.
Penis.
Yes.
Smooth like butter.
Business is booming.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
That's fantastic.
Good.
Now, I just have to make this bigger. Within the next episode or two or so, I will try and go to space. That mod was a lot more difficult than I realized. And then I also need to scope out where I'm gonna put that other base. We could do like a train all the way to where the other base is gonna be. I think that could be fun. Cause I've never really used trains. And since I have steam and rails, we've got like a bunch of options. We could do monorail track. Those are really cool. I'm really just figuring it out as I play. And I'm having a good time. I think everything is well lit. Back here, kinda. I need to go down there with the torch. Another major thing I need to do is storage. I think probably by next episode I'll expand the storage out in just this direction. I can't do this direction because there's all of this. But I need more storage, so yeah. We could build... One of the first things I'll build when I start making moves towards the mega base idea is a storage room. That'll be one of the first things I build. But anyways, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to like and subscribe. I'll see y'all next time. Hopefully, I want to shoot for at least 1 to 2 episodes of creating stuff a month. These videos do take a while to make. Sorry, I saw a guy in my base. But yeah, if you did enjoy, make sure to like and subscribe. And I'll catch y'all next time, next week, hopefully with another video. Videos have been really slow, and I apologize. But yeah, we're slowly, hopefully, making it back to getting weekly videos out. I'm also gonna stream creating stuff. I need to stream it more, I think. But yeah, if you enjoyed, make sure to like and subscribe. And I'll see y'all next time with another banger, I guess. I don't know. Goodbye.